Hello students, how are you? Welcome to my class. I am Taruna Chaube. Today I am going to teach you chapter 19 244, our history. History is the story of man and his life on the earth. The period from prehistoric time to 600 AD is called ancient period. It is believed that early humans and ape like forms in the beginning. They lived like animals in the jungle, gathered their food from forest and hunted animals. Their life progressed further with the discovery of fire when they learned that cooked food was much tastier. They started to move from one place to another with the invention of wheel. This was the beginning of early civilization. The early humans made tools and weapons of stones, kill animals. Hence, this period of early humans has been called the Stone Age. Historians tell us that there was a very advanced civilization called Indus Valley Harappan civilization at Mohenjo-daro and Harappa. It is believed that Aryans came to India from Central Asia sometimes around 1500 BC and settled down in North India. Vedic period began with the Aryans. The Ramayana and the Mahabharata, the Upanishad, were written during this period. During the later Vedic period, there were a number of Janpadas or small kingdoms. In 600 BC, there were 16 major states of the Aryans in North India. These states were called Mahajanpadas. Alexander, the king of Macedonia, a small state in Greece, invaded in 326 BC. In 323 BC, Chandragupta Maurya became the ruler of Magadha. He founded a new empire, the Mauryan Empire, with the help of Chanakya. Chandragupta was succeeded by his son Bindusar. Bindusar was succeeded by his son Ashoka the Great. Ashoka was one of the greatest kings in the world history. Ashoka was a brave emperor. In 261 BC, he conquered Kalinga but became very upset because of scenes of death and devastation. Ashoka took a vow never to wage a war again. He decided to follow and preach the teachings of Buddhism. After the Mauryas, an important power in North India was that of Guptas. Hence, the period of the Guptas has been regarded as the golden age of India. The medieval period stands from 600 AD to 1750 AD. My dear children, during this period, the various kings were ruling their kingdom. The major events happened when Muhammad Ghazni of Persia and Muhammad Ghori of Turkey invaded North India and looted the riches of our country. Later, Kutubuddin Aibak, a slave of Muhammad Ghori, became the ruler of North India. He founded the Delhi Sultanate because the rulers during this period called themselves sultans. He was followed by Iltutmish, Razia Sultan, and Balban. In 1526, Babur invaded North India and laid the foundation of the Mughal rule in India. Humayun, the son of Babur, became the second Mughal emperor. He was succeeded by his son Akbar. In 1556 AD, Akbar was considered as the greatest of the Mughal emperor. After Akbar came Jahangir and Shahjahan. Shahjahan was a lover of art and architecture. He built the famous monument, the Taj Mahal at Agra. He was succeeded by his son Aurangzeb, whose reign lasted from 1658 to 1707 AD. He was the last important ruler of the Mughal Empire. My dear children, the modern period started from 1750, and it's still continuing. It is started with the decline of Mughal period. During this period, the Portuguese, the Dutch, the English, and the French established their companies in India for the purpose of trade. But the British defeated the French, the Portuguese, and the Dutch. The modern period has been a time of many advances in science, politics, warfare, technology, and globalization. During this time, the European powers began expanding their political, economic, and cultural influences to the rest of the world. Mahatma Gandhi, with his weapon of non violence, forced the British to leave India. India finally won freedom on 15th August 1947. Indian leaders formed political organization to free India from the British rule. After independence, India has made great progress in several areas. The story of the forging of contemporary India, the world's largest democracy, is a rich and inspiring one. We have produced world class scientists, engineers, journalists, soldiers, politicians, and doctors. We have sent satellites and rockets into space. India is on the way to become a superpower.